horror themes and that, and the aspects were good. I like the Auditor Cenobite. He was a good new addition. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to 31. So we're on our 10th day now. Yeah, day 10. And it is day 2 of first and last week. I've already explained the premise of this theme. So yesterday I reviewed the first installment in the Hellraiser franchise. Today I'm reviewing the last of its sequels before its remake. Yeah, I'm reviewing Hellraiser Judgement. So this is the 10th film in the Hellraiser series, where Doug Bradley does not play Pinhead because by the time the previous one came about, Revelations, he was like, nope, I don't like the script, I'm not doing it. So the guy they had replace him wasn't that good, but the guy they had for Pinhead in this one was a lot better. I mean, you could tell it wasn't Doug Bradley, but he was a good enough replacement, I guess. So in this, another person unlocks the lament configuration, and murder investigation is also underway, and Pinhead is there punishing those who have messed around with hell. And also we get a cameo here and there from Heather Langenkamp, Nancy Thompson, Nightmare on Elm Street, we'll get to that. And of course we get some new fresh characters, including the Auditor Cenobite. And then of course Pinhead faces judgment of his own as he is reverted back to a mere mortal as his punishment. And of course we get a post-credit scene with some German guys and the Auditor Cenobite. And that is it from the original series, before the remake came along. So what did I like about this one? Well, I gotta admit, after the fourth film, that was the last one to be released theatrically. After that, they were all straight to video and DVD. This one came out in 2018, and I can see why Doug Bradley got fed up with the role and decided to call it a day, playing his character Pinhead. But I guess, like I said, the actor who they had playing Pinhead was okay, I guess. At least this one wasn't made for the sake of it, just so they could keep the rights to the series like Revelations. So I'm glad that that wasn't the last one with its original film run. But we get some other Cenobites in there, some horror, some gore and stuff. But yeah, 1 second. There we go. So where was I? But yeah, I think the makeup and the horror themes and that, and the aspects were good. I like the Auditor Cenobite. He was a good new addition. But then there was that weird guy who mixed tears with paper and ate them, which I thought was a bit weird, but alright. But other than that, I find the plot of this one somewhat forgettable. I mean, a lot of this is forgettable, and I can see why after this one they decided to, reboot it and do a whole remake of the series. But yeah, I do sort of like to think of the Hellraiser series as, after the third movie, it sort of serves as an anthology series where different people, get the lament configuration and, summon the Cenobites, and Pinhead appears as a secondary character there to clean up when the game's finished. But yeah, they kept making them. I think the last proper decent one they did was Hellworld, which featured Lance Henriksen in there. It was the last one Doug Bradley ever did, and we had a young pre-Superman Henry Cavill in there. It just, I just didn't think much to this one, other than some of the interesting characters we had. But like I say, I find a majority of this one plot-wise somewhat forgettable. I mean, the end where Pinhead becomes human. I mean, he doesn't look like Doug Bradley or Elliot Spencer, whoever, but of course we all know that Elliot Spencer and Pinhead became separate entities by the third film. But yeah, just like I say, I mean, it's all right. It's not brilliant, but it's way better than Revelations. Not as boring as Hellraiser Deader. No, Hellraiser Hellseeker. Is that the one where it's that sinful detective? Like I say, they've done that many Hellraisers now. It's like they all start to feel more or less the same, with the puzzle box and the Cenobites and Pinhead. So yeah, not much else I can say on this one other than it's, not as good as the others. I mean, I guess they could have stopped it after Doug Bradley lost interest, but nope, the studio wanted the rights and they had to make another one to keep them. So ratings, what am I going to rate this one? I'll probably give Hellraiser Judgement, I'll give it maybe 2.5 stabs out of 5. 2.5 stabs out of 5 for Hellraiser Judgement. So there you go. There's your review today. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can watch all the 31 so far on the channel, and yeah, you can watch the previous week and the previous episode from yesterday. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some more First and Last Week, where we'll start another first installment of a horror franchise, then its last installment. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. So until then, don't have nightmares.